Hi Pisces, how are you? Good evening. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm Karma, karmaondeck.com. Thanks for joining me on my channel. So much more content to come. I'm going to be doing a reading for you, my Pisces. Happy Valentine's Day, February 2019. Let's take a look and see what's showing up for you. Right now we're going to talk about, I'm using the Dragon deck, and we're going to talk about your decision making and finances right now. These are your projects too, if they should come up. Let's see what's going on with you. All right, Pisces. First thing that comes up with you is, wow, mastery. I'm also picking up cooperation from others and collaboration. I've got... So see here, I have mastery. So I have the Magician for you straight out the gate. Beyond that, we have collaboration and some support from others. I'm also picking up the Star card. So this means that you've been begging for this opportunity and you've been waiting for it to happen and watching and waiting for signs for things to come into place and line up properly. You have had a chaotic couple weeks. I'm picking up the Tower card that's telling me that things are falling apart. In order for them to fall together, you weren't able to see that. You've been keeping your circle small, very careful and particular about who you invite into what. So because of all of that chaos, if you've ever heard the expression, you have won the war, now you must win the peace. So you may have dropped a bomb, but you still need a lot of cleanup, reorganizing the government, replacing, placing families, finding resources, putting things all back together. So if things have come apart and just totally tripped and gone crazy, it's probably because you didn't trust yourself, because the Two of Wands is telling me that there were too many people giving you advice and opinions when you ultimately trusted yourself and stepped into just making decisions that you knew were appropriate for you. Things came back into alignment. And things are much more joyful for you now. Be careful of people who have the passive-aggressive behavior control issues. The Lovers card tells me that there's someone that you're struggling with in getting them to listen, behave, or cooperate, or collaborate. Ultimately, I have the Ace of Coins, which tells me that your money's coming going to snap right back into place. So that's not going to be an issue. Be aware emotions are running high though. So some people may be impulsive with their decision making. You're also very much in control of where money is going. You have it to spend, or it's going to be available when you need it to be, because you're going to have it all to place. So things are looking very well for you financially. That's refreshing. Everybody else is kind of in a little bit of a shit show as far as all the other signs went. So blessings to you. Let's look at your relationship energy. All right, Pisces. Let's see what's going on in your relationships. I hope you guys are looking better on that event too. Here we go. Well, how moody have you been? I'm picking up that there are some behaviors by others. I have the Lovers card in this deck. It represents decisions. Heart versus the head. Your emotions are kind of overtaking your logic. So right now, you're kind of pushing things when you shouldn't be. Kind of ever heard the expression, muddy water's only clear when you leave it alone? Leave it alone. Stop stirring it up. Like the mud is getting thicker the deeper you get. It's not beneficial. It's not helping the situation. Don't push. I am getting the Four of Swords. This is my Snow White. It's time for you to just hide out and not talk to anybody. The more you talk about it, the deeper it's getting. Projection is perception. What you're putting out, you're bringing back. So the more you talk about these things, the more involved and deeper they get. You owe someone an apology. I'm picking up the Knight of Wands. This has come up for another sign earlier. Just maybe you two need to apologize to each other. So dig deep, be authentic with it. Don't throw an apology like a brick. Fuck that. Like, be loving. Nobody wants somebody to scream, I'm sorry. Just say you're sorry. You don't have to add an excuse to it. If you're authentic with it and genuine and vulnerable, they'll get it. The reason why you don't want to give your apology is because you'll feel judged. right? And you don't want to bring up the past, and so you're just kind of ignoring things and letting it go. Be careful of doing that. The more you address an issue, the sooner you address an issue, the smaller it is. So if you talk about something or wait till you're really super upset, it explodes and blows up. So take on the little bites as you can and keep your life manageable. The High Priestess is telling me your instincts and intuition are on fire as well. There's been a little bit of drama. Eight of Swords tells me that it seems like everything you do, it blows up in your face and people are talking about it. This is a global thing. I'm picking up that this is going on across the board. So you're not the only one. You're not alone in this. Take a deep breath. The chaos is past. The storm doesn't stay over one house forever. I feel like everybody's going through this right now. Apologize. I will see you guys next week. Please tune in, subscribe, stick around for a while. Put some notes and tell me where you're from. Also some feedback, if you please, how you felt your reading went. See you next week. Much more content coming up. Karma on deck. Meet me here or Karma Connection Las Vegas. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Bye.